So the first example is find the rate of change of the area of a circle per second with respect to its radius r when r is equal to 5 centimeter. So we have to find out the rate of change of area, means it is dA, and with respect to what? With respect to its radius, that means dA by dr we need to find out. That is the first thing which we should understand from the question. Okay, now we have to start from the area. If r is the radius, area is pi r square. So again we need dA by dr, means we have to differentiate both sides with respect to r. Normally with respect to x we have the variable, here you have with respect to r. So what you will get? It is dA by dr in the left hand side. Pi is a constant, so actually it is d by dr of both sides, pi r square, and pi is a constant, you will get d by dr of r square. This will give you pi into derivative of r square with respect to r. So you just how you do, like if you have derivative of x square with respect to x is 2x, like that you have derivative of r square with respect to r will be 2r. So the answer is 2 pi r for your dA by dr. But the value is given when your r is 5 centimeter, what will be dA by dr? Therefore, dA by dr at r is equal to 5 centimeter is equal to 2 pi r at r equal to 5 centimeter, which will give you 2 pi into 5, 10 pi. Okay, so this is your dA by dr. Clear? So the next example is the volume of a cube is increasing at the rate of 9 centimeter per second. So this will give you with respect to what we are doing. Okay, centimeter cube per second means it is changing with respect to time. So the thing which they have given is, if V is the volume, dV by dt. Okay, from this you will understand that with respect to what they have done. So this is 9 centimeter per second. Volume is centimeter cube, t, time is in seconds, so it is centimeter cube per second, the unit. The question is, how fast is the surface area increasing when the length of an edge is 10 centimeter? That means if S is the surface area, if you are taking the surface area to be S, you have to find out what is ds by dt. Okay, so the change of surface area you need to find. How fast means it is always with respect to time only. Clear? Now from the volume we have to start. Volume of a cube. Volume of a cube is V is equal to, suppose you are taking A as one side or one edge of the cube, then you will get V is A cube, or else you can take X also, X cube. Okay, so what we will do is, in order to find out the dV by dt, you have to differentiate both with respect to t. Okay. Okay, if you take x, this will be more, otherwise you will feel it as a constant. Okay, now what you need to do, differentiate with respect to t, so that you will get dv by dt in the left hand side, and right hand side will become d by dt of x cube. Now again this is your chain rule to be applied here, because this is x and you have to differentiate with respect to t. So what you will get here, it is, first you have to differentiate x cube, that is 3x square, then you have to differentiate x with respect to t, which is dx by dt. Okay, so this is your chain rule. Okay, now again from here you have dv by dt as 9. Okay, and you have been given the length of the edge as 10 centimeter also. So what we will do, we have to find out the value of C. For ds by dt, again we have S is equal to, what is S? 6, if it is x, 6x square, right? That is S, and you need ds by dt. So what you will get is ds by dt, that is with respect to x you are differentiating, sorry, with respect to t. So ds by dt is equal to 6 into 2x into dx by dt. Right? So this is your 12x dx by dt. So from here, if you find out the value of dx by dt, you can replace here and find out what is ds by dt. Okay, what is dx by dt? It is 9 by 3x square, which is 3 by x square. Now replace the value here so that you will get 12x into 3 by x square, which will give you 36 by x. Again, you have been given the edge should be taken as 10 centimeter. At that time, what is the rate of change of surface area? So here you can just replace this when your x is 10. So that x equal to 10 will give you 36 by 10, which is 3.6. And what will be the unit? Unit will be according to what you are finding out, that is ds by dt. Unit of s is centimeter square, and for time you will get seconds. So it is centimeter square per second. Is it clear? The question is, a stone is dropped into a quiet lake and waves move in circles at a speed of 4 centimeter per second. At the instant when the radius of the circular wave is 10 centimeter, how fast is the enclosed area increasing? So again, when the stone is dropped, the lake will form waves like in circular shape, so that you have to consider the area of the circle here. Okay, how fast is the area? Enclosed area increasing means you have to start with what is the area of a circle, because it is moving in circles. So A is equal to pi r square. Now how fast means it is with respect to time. The first problem was related to it with respect to radius. Here it is with respect to time, because it is how fast. Okay, so you have to find out what is dA by dt. That means that r is also changing here. Radius is changing with respect to time there. That's why we are just finding out what is dA by dt here. Okay, now what all are given? Stone is dropped into a lake and waves moves in circles at a speed of 4. Waves move means what is the change of what is happening here? The radius is changing. You can just see the unit, it is centimeter per second. So centimeter means it is for radius and it is with respect to time changing. So the thing given is dr by dt if you are taking r as the radius of the circle. If r is the radius of the circle, then you have been given dr by dt, which is 4 centimeter per second. Now what we need? dA by dt. So we have to differentiate this with respect to t, not r. Okay, so dA by dt, that is differentiating this one with respect to t. With respect to t, what you will get? Pi into, actually d by dt of it is pi r square, which will give you pi into d by dt of r square. So you can see that it will not give you only 2r but dr by dt also. So pi into 2r, which is the derivative of r square, into chain rule, it is dr by dt. Okay, dr by dt is given in the question, so that you can use the value. You will get pi into 2r into 4, which is 8 pi r. Okay, dA by dt. And again, they are saying that you have to find out when the radius is 10 centimeter. That means you have to just replace r with 10. So what you will get? At r equal to 10, you will get 8 pi into 10, which is 80 pi. And what will be unit? It is dA by dt. So area will give you centimeter square. It is in centimeters, no? Centimeter square per second. So it is 80 pi centimeter square per. The next question is, the length x of a rectangle is decreasing at the rate of 3 centimeter per minute and the width y is increasing at the rate of 2 centimeter per minute. When x equal to 10 centimeter and y equal to 6 centimeter, find the rates of change of the perimeter and the area of the rectangle. So when they say decreasing, the rate of change should be taken as negative. And when it is increasing, the rate of change should be taken as positive. That means the thing which is given, again rate of change, you can just see the unit, it is centimeter per minute. That means with respect to time only they are giving the rate of change. So length is given as taken as x and width is taken as y, means the thing which are given in the question is dx by dt. X is your length, So dx, rate of change, means it is dx by dt, and it is given to be decreasing. Decreasing means you have to take minus 3 centimeter per minute. Okay, and width, which is increasing, and width has been taken as y, so it is dy by dt, which is increasing means it is to be taken as positive. So 2 centimeter per minute will be your dy by dt. Now what we need is, we have to find the rate of change of perimeter and area. That means if P is the perimeter and A is the area of the rectangle, then you have to find out what is dP by dt and dA by dt, right? Now for dP by dt, starting with perimeter, what is the perimeter of the rectangle? Perimeter of rectangle is 2 into L plus B. So P is equal to 2 into, instead of L you have X plus Y. So this is the formula of perimeter of a rectangle. From here you have to find out what is dP by dt. So we are differentiating with respect to t. So dP by dt is equal to 2 into, again X is depending on t. So derivative of X will give you dx by dt plus Y, derivative of y will give you dy by dt, because it is with respect to t. You are differentiating with respect to t. So this is your dP by dt. Now replace the values which we have already. Minus 3 plus 2. How much you will get? 2 into minus 1, which is minus 2. And this negative sign shows that the perimeter is also decreasing. Okay, so when we write, and what will be the unit? Perimeter's unit centimeter, and this is second, so you will get seconds, no minutes. So it is minus 2 centimeter per minute, which is your dP by dt. Now if you want to say in sentence, you will say that the rate of change of perimeter with respect to time, or you can say the perimeter is decreasing at a rate of 2 centimeter per minute, or you can say the change of, or rate of change of perimeter with respect to time is minus 2 centimeter. So if you are using this decreasing or increasing, you can write as such. Okay, if you are using this negative sign, you need not mention whether it is decreasing or increasing. But if you are not using this negative sign and saying, then you need to say that it is decreasing at a rate of 2 centimeter per minute. So at that time you need not refer this negative sign if you are saying decreasing. Okay, the meaning is it is decreasing. Perimeter is decreasing. Now for area, what is A, which is xy, length into breadth. For your area of rectangle is length into breadth. Now again we are differentiating with respect to t. So you'll get dA by dt is equal to, again here you have to use product rule, because you have two terms which are depending on another variable, that is parametric form type. So you have x into derivative of y with respect to t plus y into derivative of x with respect to t. X into what is derivative of dy by dt is given to be 2 plus y into dx by dt is minus 3. So 2x minus 3y. But you have been given what is the value of x and y taken to be like. So here you were not having that x and y, so you have not taken. In this one you have your x and y, that means you have to replace the value of x and y from these, so that you will get 2 into 10 minus 3 into 6. So 20 minus, here you are getting 18. So you are getting 2. But here you are getting positive, that means the area is increasing. The unit will also change. Area means the unit will become centimeter square per minute. So the area is increasing at a rate of 2 centimeter square per minute. Okay. Example number 5 is the total cost C of x in rupees associated with the production of x units of an item is given by C of x is equal to 0.005 x cube minus 0.02 x square plus 30x plus 5000. Find the marginal cost when 3 units are produced, where by marginal cost we mean the instantaneous rate of change of total cost at any level of output. So whenever the question comes to be like find the marginal cost or marginal revenue, you have to just differentiate the given function with respect to x. x units is your production, with the production of x units of an item, so you have to differentiate with respect to x. So first the question is C of x, the total cost is given to be 0.005 x cube minus 0.02 x square plus 30x plus 5000. So what we need to do in order to find out the marginal cost is given by dc by dx, that is you are differentiating c with respect to x, the cost with respect to x. So what you will get, it is 0.005 into the derivative of x cube is 3x square minus 0.02, the derivative of x square is 2x plus 30 into derivative of x is 1 and derivative of 5000 is 0. So you are getting this much, which is, again you are getting 3 into, this will give you 0.015 x square minus this will give you 0.04 x plus 30. And again they are saying that when the x is your 3, when you have 3 units to be produced, what will be the marginal cost? So you have to just substitute x as 3 in the marginal cost, that is 0.015 into 3 square minus 0.04 into 3 plus 30 is equal to 9 into 0.015 minus 0.12 plus 30. This will give you 0.135 minus 0.12 plus 30, which is equal to, in total you are getting 30.015. Okay, so since again this is your dc by dx and marginal cost means your unit will be in rupees. So the marginal cost is equal to rupees 30.015. Okay. Example 6 is the total revenue in rupees received from the sale of x units of a product is given by R of x is equal to 3x square plus 36x plus 5. Find the marginal revenue when x equal to 5, where by marginal revenue we mean the rate of change of total revenue with respect to the number of items sold at an instant. So again R of x is given, that is the total revenue is given, and you have to find out the marginal revenue. And anything which is marginal, you have to just differentiate the given thing, that is if it is revenue, you will get the marginal revenue after differentiating R with respect to x. If it is cost, you will get the marginal cost after differentiating the cost with respect to x. Okay, so R of x is given to be like this. Your marginal revenue, also noted as MR, will be dr by dx. Okay, so from R of x, just differentiate this, you will get 3 into derivative of x square 2x plus 36 into derivative of x is 1 and derivative of 5 is 0. So you are getting 6x plus 36. Now again they are saying that when it is x equal to 5, what will be the marginal revenue? So dr by dx when x is equal to 5 will be 6x plus 36 when x equal to 5, which is equal to, replace the value of x with 5, so that you will get 30 plus 36, which is equal to 66. Again revenue means it is in rupees, so unit will be like marginal revenue is equal to rupees 66. Okay.